Up next,
guest speaker.
and dress down day.
Now please rise for the pledge.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silent meditation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Mount Carmel area, and welcome to MCA Live. I'm Jessica Robert.
And I'm Max Tricky, and here with today's announcements. Today is Wednesday, January 8th, day 4. The end of the second marking period is Friday, January 17th. Students are reminded that Chromebook chargers are not given out by the office. You must come to school with your Chromebook fully charged. And a reminder, tomorrow is a dress down day for all students in honor of the big game. Now here is Jessica with today's news.
Learning a new language opens doors to amazing opportunities. Mrs. Lyash's Spanish students saw this firsthand when former MCA student Luke Dusman visited their class as a guest speaker. Luke shared his exciting journey with the Spanish language. He studied in Costa Rica, returned there to teach, and even went to the University of Barcelona in Spain. Along the way, he fully experienced Spanish culture and made unforgettable memories. Let's hear Luke talk about his path and how learning Spanish changed his life.
What's up, MCA? I'm Sarah Williams, and I'm here with Luke. He's a guest speaker here in Spanish today. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So my name's Luke Dusman. I am a 2014 graduate of Mount Carmel. I later went on to Susquehanna University where I studied music education. And then after that, my life kind of went all over. I studied abroad in Costa Rica. I worked in different areas. I worked for the Department of Education at one point with Spanish speakers. I also won a few awards to teach English in Costa Rica. And then most recently, I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in education policy, where I did research in Costa Rica, surprise. But yeah, now I'm here spreading the good word about Spanish and Hispanic culture to the students of Mount Carmel area. And
can you tell me what got you interested in Spanish and speaking it?
Yeah, sure. I just had amazing teachers at my time here in high school. I had Mrs. Lyash for my first year, and then I had a different teacher for the following years, but they both just instilled such a love of learning into me and an appreciation for learning another language and learning another culture and just being able to connect yourself with, people around the world. And it's kind of cheesy, but we have a saying that, if you speak to someone in their second language, you speak to their mind. But if you speak to them in their native language, you speak to their heart.
Nice. And how was studying abroad? Like you said, you went to Costa Rica. How was that?
Yeah, so I studied abroad in 2016 in Costa Rica, in San Jose, the capital. And I was only there for 2 weeks because that was like the bare minimum I had to do because I had no idea what to expect. And I got there and I was terrified. It was such a huge culture shock. It's just a completely different world. They drive a lot crazier, to be quite honest. Toilet paper, they throw it in the garbage. Like, it was just a lot of things that were weird for me. But once I got over that culture shock and that, that initial hump, I just really I fell in love with the people. Admittedly, San Jose, the capital, is probably the ugliest part of Costa Rica because we know Costa Rica as these beaches and rainforests and things like that. But, even though I was in the city and it was, so dirty and ugly and gross, and you can ask any Costa Rican and they'll agree, I just fell in love with the people and the culture. And that, to me, is the most important thing. And
do you have any tips for Spanish-speaking people trying to learn English or people that are trying to learn Spanish, like tips for them?
Yeah, absolutely. If I could go back in time, I would definitely speak and listen as much as possible. Speaking and listening is the absolute foundation of your skills being able to communicate. So although it is important to learn how to read and write and to learn grammar rules and stuff, it's super important to also immerse yourself as much as possible in that natural speaking environment. Watch shows on Netflix in Spanish and put on the subtitles, listen to music in Spanish or whatever language you're looking to pursue. Just any little bit that you can be interested in and really put your time and effort into it and make it an enjoyable process, you'll have so much success.
All right, thank you.
Luke's journey shows how learning a new language can lead to incredible opportunities and unforgettable experiences. His passion for Spanish opened doors to new cultures and adventures. We thank Luke for sharing his experiences with Mrs. Liash's classes and hope that it motivated others to explore the world through language. Gracias, Luke. We'll be right back with Marshall and sports.
Hard work, dedication, and teamwork. That's what it takes to be part of the girls' varsity competitive cheer team. This Saturday, the team will showcase their skills at the district competition, and they're ready to bring their best. We caught up with a few of the team members to talk about their preparation, the challenges they've overcome, and their excitement for the big day. Here's what they had to say about the road to districts and what this opportunity means to them.
I'm here with the varsity competitive cheer team. So, Jessa, can you tell me a little bit about your routine?
Our routine is a 2.5-minute traditional varsity routine, and we do a variety of stunts and a dance and a cheer.
Okay, so how long have you been working on it for?
So for everyone who is on the team, we have tried out and we were put into place on the team. And then ever since after tryouts, we've had open gyms and practices. So we've started since probably about May.
All right, that sounds good. What about Rylan? How are you preparing for districts?
So we've ran the routine over and over again to perfect everything and hopefully get it where we need to be for districts.
Addie, how many teams are you competing against?
We're competing against 5, including us, in our division.
And out of that, how many teams make it on to the next round?
So overall, districts is made up of 16 teams. We have to make top 7 to advance to states.
And Mallory, when do you guys compete?
Saturday, January 11th at 12:16 at Shamokin.
And can I come?
Yep, it's open to the public.
That's great. There you have it, the varsity competitive cheer team.
The girls' varsity competitive cheer team has put in countless hours of practice and perseverance to prepare for this Saturday's district competition. With their determination and passion, they're ready to give their best on the mat. We wish them the best of luck as they represent our school and showcase their hard work. Be sure to cheer them on this weekend as they compete for the top spot. A reminder that the competition is Saturday at Shamokin Area High School. The girls are scheduled to compete at 12:15, and admission tickets must be purchased through the District 4 website at www.pad4.net. Last night, the girls basketball team has traveled to Southern Columbia and won with a score of 38-22. Tessa Forspring led scoring with 10 points, and Lily Mallory added 9. Tonight in sports, varsity boys basketball has a home game against Danville at 7 p.m. Junior high wrestling travels to Southern Columbia for the first annual Winter Classic wrestling match at 4 p.m. Varsity wrestling travels to Southern Columbia for the first annual Winter Classic wrestling match at 4 p.m. That's all for sports. Back to Max at the news desks.
Tomorrow, students and staff are invited to participate in a special dress-down day to celebrate the upcoming Orange Bowl game featuring Notre Dame and Penn State. Everyone is encouraged to show their support to their favorite team by dressing in their favorite team's attire, whether it's Notre Dame's classic blue and gold or Penn State's iconic navy and white. Standard Friday dress-down rules will apply, ensuring everyone keeps it fun and appropriate. Show your support for your favorite team and join in on the spirited rivalry. We are. Today's lunch is hot turkey sandwich with gravy, barbecue rib sandwich, mixed vegetables, and mixed fruit. Tomorrow's breakfast will be sausage and cheese on an English muffin, omelet with toast, bananas, and assorted juice. That's all for today.
Good luck to the cheer team.
And don't forget to dress down tomorrow.
Have a wacky Wednesday, MCA.